Hi, I'm Sravani Banerjee, and I teach at Evergreen Valley College in San Jose, California. And I teach all levels of composition, literature, whatever's available. I also coordinate the writing center at our college, co-coordinate with somebody else. So I wanted to talk about one of the strategies that really work for engaging students in developmental classes, as well as freshman composition classes. And I thought about this when we have a very diverse student population. So I said, how do I engage them and make them interested in each other and improve the quality of education, at least in the class? And we do a project called the Celebrating Diversity Project. So they have to write a paper and they have to do an oral presentation. So they have to think about one or two aspects of their ethnicity or culture that they're proud of, and then talk about it. So they use a variety of props, PowerPoints, and one student even brought in her grandmother in Native American regalia to show what the Native American costume looks like, and her grandmother spoke to us for a bit as well. So I love this project, and from the feedback I get from students, they really get engaged. They talk about things that sometimes they feel that there are stereotypes about their culture, that they can educate people. And I tell them, use this opportunity to talk about something that you're proud of, but you don't think other people know, or to take this opportunity to remove stereotypes about your culture. And so sometimes they bring in food, they bring in albums, they bring in photographs, and it just creates an atmosphere that's congenial and it's conducive to learning. It eliminates stereotypes, it broadens their horizon. They feel comfortable asking questions about, well, why do you wear that dot on your forehead? And things that they can ask in a safe place. So for instance, some of my best projects have been, one was about the Samoan tattoo. And this student talked about how tattoos in some cultures are revered and in some cultures they're really looked down upon, and for different reasons, and how the tattoo culture has become so strong in America now. And he talked about how in Samoa you can't be a chief unless you are tattooed all the way from the waist down to your knees. A very, very painful process, but it shows strength of character. So the chief has to be tattooed. And that was enlightening for all of us. Another student talked about the 5 pillars of Islam, which was, and talked about how peaceful the religion is, which was kind of eye-opening for many of the students who have preconceived ideas and are just going with what the media tells them. So these have been some of the really good projects that have worked in class. Students have talked about comparing different cultures. They compared the debut in the Filipino culture with the quinceanera and the Mexican culture, and how they're similar and how they're different. They talk about arranged marriages as opposed to, in their culture, as opposed to non-arranged marriages. So it has really engaged them. And they also have the opportunity, of course, of speaking to the class, and they're also writing a paper. So it has to be a 2 to 3 page paper, a research paper, documented in the MLA format. So that's one that works. Thank you so much.